Hello and welcome back to some more Genshin Impact. So I'm going to be continuing the timed event Waterborne Poetry. It wants me to go to the stone gate, which is right down here. So let's do that.
Wow, it's so lively! Didn't think there'd be so many people here already. And a lot of them are familiar faces. Let's go say hi.
Okay, so these two are right here.
Well, look who's here. This poetry fest seems to have attracted talent of the highest caliber.
Hey, Shincho and Chanyu are here too.
I was actually heading into the mountains to train, but he accosted me on the way and dragged me here.
Oh, how your words wound me. Is it not the responsibility of an exorcist of Liyue to ensure that this celebration of friendship between our two nations stays free of evil spirits?
Did they change his voice actor? I don't know. Anyways.
Besides, this is an excellent opportunity to meet heroes who have come from far and wide. Surely, you must be curious as to how that heroine of Mondstadt was able to lift such heavy objects like they were but a feather.
Are you talking about Noelle? Yeah, she's super strong.
Oh? Well, since you are so well acquainted, could we trouble you to introduce us later?
Okay,
Sure.
fine. But don't forget to help me with my investigation like you promised. That's the only reason I agreed to come at all.
Huh? What investigation?
Naturally, I could never forget such a thing. My word is my bond. Relax, dear Paimon. All will be revealed in time.
Okay.
Are you sure that wasn't really an evil spirit?
Open your mind to all possibilities, and I'm sure you will find the answer.
I suppose that's true. Hey, wait a second. You're not planning on telling everyone here, are you?
Okay, who's next? Oh, they're all over there.
Diona! Traveler in Paimon? I didn't expect to see you here. Are you here to mix drinks? That's right. I was specially asked to attend this event on behalf of the Cat's Tail, and I'm also here as a mixologist representing the Mondstadt wine industry. You're representing Mondstadt's wine industry? Oh, you must be hating every minute of it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Of course I hate it, but it's also a perfect chance to destroy the reputation of Mondstadt's
Good grief.
wine business once and for all. Opportunities like this don't come around every day, you know. Huh? How do you figure that? All I need to do is add some gross ingredients to
Oh,
the
no.
drinks, and I can create the most disgusting concoctions imaginable. Nobody will ever buy wine from Mondstadt again. Paimon thinks you'll end up getting the opposite result.
Yep, that's what I was thinking too.
Just you wait. I ain't about to mess this up.
Good luck.
Are you gonna write some poetry with us too? Poetry? I've heard plenty of bards sing in the tavern before, but I've never tried writing any myself. You should join in. It'll be fun. Fine, if I have time.
So what else does she have to say?
Should I try adding loach pearls or horse tails next? Oh, wait! Since we're in Liyue, I should add some Jueyun chilies.
So that's how you say that. Now it's Mika and Noelle.
Mika! Noelle!
Oh, it's the Traveler in Paimon.
Are you here for the neighboring nation's congenial poetry gala as well?
You said that with a straight face? Is Paimon the only one who thinks it sounds weird?
Are you here as Mondstadt's representative?
Representatives? No. Nothing fancy like that. We were sent here by the Knights of Favonius to help maintain order and set up the venue. But I didn't really do anything useful so far. Noelle brought all these tables and chairs here from Mondstadt by herself. She's a true knight.
Oh, no, that's just not true. Your efforts were indispensable. You selected the venue, drew up the layout, and so on. Also, you're the true knight here. I'm still in training. If anything, I should be addressing you as Sir.
What? No. Please
Oh, no.
don't. Just keep calling me Mika.
Like does it feel like these two could keep this up all day?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Anyway, Master Jane did say that as long as we keep on top of our work, we should take a look around while we're here and get involved in the poetry gala as much as we can. But I haven't written much poetry before, so I'm not sure if I'll fit in.
I actually have the same concern.
The important thing is just to participate. There's a first time for everything.
Yeah, plus, you won't be alone. We're joining too. The Traveler's a really good writer, you know.
Really? In that case, we'll try our best too.
Perhaps the challenge of writing poetry is a rite of passage that all who wish to qualify as a knight must eventually face.
Sure, let's go with that.
Paimon wouldn't go that far. But anyway, no backing out now. See you soon!
Sure. Maybe you can teach me a thing or two.
Oh, Mika beat me to it. I was gonna ask for help too.
I'll teach you both. We'll write together.
What do you think the key to a good poem is, Mika? Do you have any idea?
Huh? I'm not too sure either. If I'd known we'd be doing this sooner, I would have asked Miss Lisa to recommend some books on the topic.
Okay, so now they want us to go right over there. A sudden gust of wind forces everyone to briefly shut their eyes. Poems and melodies wandering the wind, wafting to pastures beyond their home. I wonder if the voice just didn't kick in for some reason.
Two greedy fishies struggling to swim. They ate so much that they're starting to groan.
Animal crystal fly draped in gold robes, a bright little light from that glazed lantern glows.
Benches pinch the rice and scoot while the boars of the forest anxiously root.
Welcome one and all to this festival of poetry, jointly organized by Lua and Mondstadt.
Yay.
Or, in full, the neighboring nation's congenial poetry gala. We're your hosts, Liyue's verse-monger of the darkest alleys, Hutao.
And Mondstadt's liquor-loving lyricist, Venti the Bard. The purpose of this event is to promote friendly poetic exchanges between our two nations. So please, have fun, talk to other people, and make some new friends.
If you're here, you're our guest, so please enjoy this poetry fest.
I'd also like to reassure everyone that this event welcomes people of all skill levels, from first-time rhymers to seasoned songwriters.
I'm starting to wonder, is there going to be any, like, side activities, or is this just purely story?
If you ask me, the most important thing you can bring to writing poetry is authenticity. That means reaching deep down to all the thoughts and feelings you usually hide away or struggle to express, and putting them into words. Just write from the heart in whatever form you like.
To help everyone really cut loose and enjoy themselves to the fullest, Venti and I have carefully prepared 3 themes to be revealed over the course of 3 days.
Okay, that's usually how most timed events are separated into 3 parts. 3 story sections, I should say. With the second story section usually having the side activities revealed.
Let's get right to it. The first theme is Riddle Me This.
Solving riddles, huh? Interesting. It's actually a pretty good choice for a warm-up activity.
Whew. I'm glad they're not making us write sonnets or something right at the start.
Does everyone see the lanterns hanging around the venue? These have been specially prepared for the riddle game.
Okay.
Simply write down your riddle and hang it on a lantern. Then Venti and I will select a few to pose to the crowd, and you will try to solve them. We'll now give you some time to write down and hang up your riddles. Feel free to walk around and talk with the other contestants to get the creative juices flowing. And remember, whoever guesses the most riddles correctly will get a prize.
And with that, the neighboring nation's congenial poetry gala has officially begun.
Yay! Let's talk to them.
That was a good little opening ceremony, wasn't it? Even if I do say so myself.
It wasn't bad. Okay.
We couldn't cajole Adeptus Chow in the end. He said he'd take a peek from the peaks, but that was all he'd agreed to. It's a real shame. I had the perfect poem for his entrance and everything.
Okay, so we're supposed to view the first riddle right here.
Oh, let's see what's on this lantern. A tender sigh for home, how far the flowers roam. A visitor asks me why, for a dream beyond the sky. Okay, someone from Liyue definitely wrote this one.
Sure.
I just read that one too. Liyue's poems seem pretty difficult to grasp.
Dreams? Sky? Is it talking about some kind of bird?
So it means something like, this thing's really far from home. It's in a vast area, and it's flying really high. Is that it?
In a nutshell, yes. Very clear and concise.
Oh, you're amazing, Paimon! Oh, it looks like I still have a lot of learning to do.
It's nothing really. Once you've spent enough time in Liyue, you just sort of pick up on these things.
Oh, I know exactly what you mean. Back when I was out with the Grandmaster on the expedition, I started picking up some local customs without even realizing it.
But back to the riddle. We still haven't actually solved it. What could it be talking about?
Something that flies high and far. Oh, that makes me think of dandelions.
Oh, that makes sense. And Mondstadters believe that dandelions can carry your feelings on the wind.
But maybe we're missing something? It can't be that easy. After all, it's a riddle from Liyue. What would their equivalent of the dandelion be? If there even is one.
I have no idea.
What do you think, Traveler?
Well, I think dandelion is the right answer. Really.
Great! Then we'll have one answer ready to go when the game begins.
The important thing is that it's authentic.
Right, just like Venti said. As long as the interpretation makes sense and reflects our perception of the poem, then perhaps there are no wrong answers.
Well, no matter what the real answer is, the guessing's all a part of the fun. Let's go look at the next one.
Oh, yes. I want to see if there's any Mondstadt-style riddles.
There's more than one, huh? So where's the next one? Oh, it's not too far, but I'm curious. Are there any people around here? I was thinking maybe that I could talk to, like, Xingqiu and stuff like that, but no.
This one says... Oh, this handwriting is just awful. I have 4 corners like a square pancake, but I'm stuffed and seasoned and carefully baked. I pass through the lips 1 piece at a time. The more you consume, the broader your mind.
Uh-huh.
Oh, wow, Paimon's drooling from that one. Is there really a food that can make you smarter? Paimon's gotta try that.
Oh, Paimon. You have to look past the surface-level meaning with riddles, or you'll fail to plumb their depths.
Huh?
I mean,
So have you got any ideas, Xingqiu?
she did a pretty good job with the first one.
Well,
Xingqiu just hung that riddle up a moment ago.
Oh, so this is Xingqiu's riddle! You know, Paimon was expecting you to write something a little more... elegant.
Wow.
this festival is about building friendship and mutual understanding. With so many friends from Mondstadt present, I thought I'd try writing something more accessible and less flowery, so that more people could enjoy it.
Yeah, he is a writer, right? So...
Hey, not bad! So, buddy, does that mean you can tell your old pal Paimon the answer on the sly, or...?
Wow.
Not a chance. You'll have to wait for the answer to be revealed, just like everyone else.
And unfortunately, I still have no idea what it's supposed to be. I'm not good at this kind of thing.
Ha! Meanie!
So I'm just along for the ride.
If that's how you feel, why don't you try and stump me with a riddle of your own?
Maybe Paimon will! We'll see who stumps who!
Unless he's referring to books or something, I don't know. I mean, you do kind of consume books or whatever one at a time.
Traveler, you'll help Paimon come up with a riddle, right?
Gladly.
Ha! At least you're nice to Paimon!
I don't remember the exact contents of Xingqiu's riddle, though, so, you know, it kind of already went in my in one ear, out the other, so to speak.
Then I look forward to seeing the fruits of your literary labors.
Ha! Prepare to get stumped!
Actually, I can review the thing, right? I have 4 corners like a square pancake, but I'm stuffed and seasoned and carefully baked. I pass through the lips of one piece at a time. The more you consume, the broader your mind. Probably a book.
Even though Paimon said she'd write a riddle, Paimon really doesn't have any clue how. Let's start by reading a few more of other people's for inspiration. On 4 long legs, my slim body sits.
A chair.
I eat not a bite and drink not a sip. With a passionless face, I greet countless guests, whom I carry all day without needing to rest.
Yeah, that sounds like a chair.
Is this talking about some kind of animal?
All animals need to eat. The answer must be some other kind of object.
It's a chair.
Thank you.
Huh? Diona, how did you guess it so quickly? Wait, were you the one who wrote it? No, of course I didn't write it. The answer just popped into my head. I'm always telling the cats in the tavern that the chairs get tired from working all the time, so they shouldn't use them to sharpen their claws. Oh, okay. So a riddle needs to have a bait and switch. Are you trying to write one? Yep, and thanks to you, Paimon's just thought of one. Maybe I should try to come up with one too. Alright, Paimon's riddle is now hanging up. Diona, do you want to know the answer? Nah, no need. I don't really care about winning a prize. Oh, okay then. Well, looks like it's time to carry on with the event. We should regroup with the others. Sure, have fun.
And the next one is over here. Or wait, which way? Oh, all the way over there. But isn't this Paimon's? What's got no wings but flies in the air, never gets tired of floating up there, so full of mora it comes out the nose, but in the sea, glug glug glug, down it goes. What? I don't have any idea. At first I thought maybe it was referring to a balloon, but then I read the rest of it, I was like, nope,
Looks
I
like
have no
everyone's
idea.
about done mingling and riddling. Gather round and look this way. Venti and I have selected several riddles from everyone's contributions, and we added a few of our own to the mix for good measure. Shortly, we'll randomly select a few to read aloud.
I'm sure it'll be completely random.
If your riddle gets selected, remember that you have to announce the correct answer at the end. Anyone who guesses correctly gets 1 point, and if nobody guesses correctly, the writer of the riddle gets a point. Sounds fair to me.
Of course, when the riddler reveals the right response, it only counts if everyone agrees that it's not too far-fetched.
That's right. Now, if there are no more questions, it's time to reveal the first riddle.
Hopefully they'll draw at least some that I can get. Oh no, does only the first person to solve it get the points? Ugh. That means I have to be first to raise my hand.
Please choose Paimon's riddle. Please choose Paimon's riddle.
Riddle number 1. Let me see here. This riddle is, unique, especially the handwriting. I have four corners, like a square pancake, but I'm stuffed and seasoned and carefully
Wow.
baked. I pass
It must
through
be-
the lips, 1 piece at a time. The more you consume, the broader your mind.
Wow, it must be really poorly written for her to be struggling that much. I mean, Paimon struggled enough.
They drew Shinchos.
Better answer as quickly as you can. You don't want someone else beating you to it.
You brat. It's pizza. The answer is pizza.
Wow, Paimon.
Even without the author coming forward, I can confidently declare this answer wrong. I mean, how does eating pizza broaden your mind? And While I'm no expert in exotic dishes, if I'm not mistaken, pizza is
Well.
round, is it not? Like mora meat?
Not all pizza is round.
But eating pizza makes you happy, and being happy makes it easier to face problems that need solving. So... Okay, Paimon admits she may have jumped the gun on this one.
Maybe it's some other kind of food. No. Riddles are never that simple, and it needs to be something that makes people more intelligent.
If Paimon had known it was gonna be this tough, she'd have read more books in her time.
Paimon.
What is it? Have you got it?
Books. Yeah, books.
Huh?
They're square and they've got lots of big words baked into them. Every big word that passes through your lips as you read it out makes you smarter. Yeah.
Oh, gotcha! Books! The answer is books!
That was quicker than I expected. I was quite proud of that one.
Oh, it appears the riddle writer has announced the answer. Okay, 1 point to Paimon.
Why not 1 point to Aether?
Huh? So the answer was books? Oh, how did I not get that? Come on, Mika. Concentrate.
We're awesome at this!
Ahem.
Oh, what Paimon meant to say was that you're awesome at this. Thanks for the point, Traveler.
On to riddle number 2.
I gotta get in there first this time.
High above the wispy clouds, amidst the gloomy snow-filled shroud, standing alone on an icy stage, beneath it every lowly sage. Looks like a poem from Leela.
Huh.
Oh, it's...
I got it!
Looks like those two have some ideas. Could it be some kind of plant that lives in cold, high places?
Absolutely no idea.
Mika, please go ahead. As a full Knight of Favonius, you represent all of us from Mondstadt here.
No, how could I? It was
Just
you
get
who
on
thought
with
of
it.
it first. You should be the one to guess.
Somebody else is gonna guess while they're going back and forward.
Well, my answer isn't necessarily correct. Besides, it's first come, first served, and you beat me to it.
No, I didn't. You were just before me.
How gracious and considerate our fellow competitors are towards each other. A wonderful sight to see. How about both of you say your answer at the same time? If you're both right, you'll each get a point.
Oh,
Oops,
really?
I didn't realize we'd made such a scene.
Oh, crud. I guess we dragged that out a bit. So, Noelle, what do you say?
Yes, let's. Our answer is...
Cecilia!
Huh.
Oh, that certainly sounds like a good candidate for the correct answer. A flower that blooms on the highest peaks and known for its exquisite beauty. The Cecilia is held by many Mondstadters to be the true Windbloom. Although, since the writer hasn't yet come forward to announce the answer, this probably wasn't the answer they were looking for. Sorry. Any other answers?
Oh, I can't believe I was wrong. Maybe it's a plant from Liyue.
Is the answer Genshin?
The
poem does evoke a strong sense of quiet, proud solitude in a high place.
Correct. I wrote this one. Genshin is the right answer.
No! Shinjo got it before Paimon could.
However, after listening to the host's description, I do remember reading about Cecilia flowers in a book once. They definitely fit the description of a pure flower standing proudly and alone on high.
Her eyes are glowing. And her hair color is blue. She reminds me of those, what do you call them? The Hydroidolans from that one-timed event. The ones that could turn into, like, a human form.
So, I'd like to approve the answer from our two friends from Mondstadt as well. Really? Oh, thank you so much.
Well, since even the Riddler themselves agrees, all 3 contestants earn a point each.
Oh, wow.
Darn it! Shinjo's caught up to Paimon already!
It's more than just Shinjo, but okay. We're only just getting started. It's just one measly point.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Moving now to our third riddle. Huh? Why is the handwriting so floaty?
Is it Paimon's?
What's got no wings but flies in the air, never gets tired of floating up there. So full of mora it comes out the nose, but in the sea, glug glug glug, down it goes.
Wait, is this actually Paimon writing about herself?
That's Paimon's. They picked Paimon's riddle. Yay! What is it? Why isn't anyone guessing? Is Paimon's riddle too hard?
That's not quite it. More like, it's so ludicrously simple that we just cannot believe it.
What? No way! Well, go on then. Tell us the answer if you're so sure.
The answer is Paimon.
Yeah.
What?
It's Paimon.
It's Paimon.
I was actually gonna say Paimon too.
Me too.
No! You're all completely wrong! How the heck did you all think the answer was Paimon?
Paimon, do you have wings behind your back?
No.
You're always floating, but you never seem to get tired of it.
And Paimon has a very healthy appetite, which must cost the traveler a lot of mora and meal expenses.
Fair point.
I've heard from the senior knights that the traveler rescued Paimon by fishing her out of the sea. So, that means Paimon can't swim. So if she fell in the sea, then...
Glug, glug, glug. Wait. Now Paimon's doubting herself. What was the answer again?
Think about it for a moment.
No! You're all wrong. The answer to Paimon's riddle is obviously the Jade Chamber! You know, the Jade Chamber that's always flying up there in the sky?
Actually, that's a fair answer, because wasn't that, like, slammed down into the sea at one point to stop the one boss monster? It was a long time ago.
Is that so? I still maintain that the riddle actually describes Paimon more accurately.
Yeah, I do too.
In fact, if we just added 2 more lines to the poem, it would be the perfect riddle.
Huh? What do you want to add?
The traveler's companion and talkative guide, a praiseworthy presence always by their side.
Aww, do you mean it? Can we really add that part?
I can vouch for it. Paimon's the best travel companion ever.
You think so too? Okay, then Paimon would like to announce that the correct answer to the riddle is the widely adored Paimon!
Great! And with that, the widely adored Paimon has gifted a point each to everyone who answered just now.
More riddles and giggles fill the air as time flies by.
Guessing riddles is a lot of fun. And even though Paimon didn't manage to beat Shinto, Paimon still feels like she got a little smarter. Oh, didn't Changyu mention he was investigating something before? Let's go ask him about it. Hey, you two!
Oh? Hi, Paimon. You know, for a moment there, I was worried I might lose to you.
Oh, are you collecting your prize right now?
I am indeed. Though, if you really want it, I'd be more than happy to give it to you.
Oh, really?
Seriously? Wow, what is it?
A most generous donation by yours truly as director of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Namely, a buy one, get one free coupon for our high-end customized service package. It's a pleasant surprise to learn you're so interested in it, Paimon.
Paimon looks a little bit troubled there, doesn't she?
Nope, nuh-uh, no thank you, hard pass, you can keep it.
Are you sure? In that case, I'll gladly take it.
Here you are. Now remember, this package comes with our anytime, anywhere, on-demand collection service. Just give us a call and we'll be right there. With any luck, we'll still show up even if you're unable to call.
Wow, that's ominous.
So, to what do we owe the honor, Paimon?
What do you mean we? Changyun's the one Paimon's looking for, not you. Wasn't he saying something about needing help?
Oh, yeah. That.
How about I put it in riddle form?
Huh? Isn't the competition over?
'Twas like a demon not demonic. or devil devoid of the diabolic. Afar it floated free above the ground, but when approached, though sought, naught could be found.
A ghost?
Sounds to me like you encountered a ghastly little ghosty in the wild.
Perhaps I should just explain.
I mean, given who it is that we're talking about here, it makes sense.
Basically, while I was training this morning, I suddenly caught sight of a non-human entity.
Yeah.
It was floating in the air without any kind of external aid, and its body was almost transparent. At first I thought I'd finally encountered a demon that wasn't repelled by my pure yang spirit, and immediately prepared to exorcise it. But none of my methods had any effect on it. And when I went to try and get a closer look at it, and tried to ascertain what I was dealing with, it disappeared into thin air.
You're sure it's not a ghost or spirit of some kind?
Quite sure. I could sense that it had a physical body. And if it were a spirit, I'm sure it would have been scared away long before I saw it. It's all my fault. I got overexcited, and in my haste, I didn't ascertain its true nature before taking action. Thinking back on it, if it wasn't an evil spirit, maybe I offended some kind of adeptus, or illuminated beast.
I mean, that's a possibility.
You shouldn't blame yourself. It was something you'd never seen before. Anyone else would have reacted the same way. Besides, we're making up for it now by doing our best to find out the truth.
Any thoughts, Venti? Have you managed to untangle Chongyun's twisted tail?
Why don't you take a guess first, Tutao?
Oh, that means you have.
I can't be absolutely certain, but I'm reasonably sure it's not what Liyue would call an evil spirit or demon. So whatever it is, it's not dangerous. How about this? We can incorporate a search element into tomorrow's poetry activity.
Oh, does that mean we get to play outside while we write poetry?
Close, but no. Good ideas could just pop into your head out of thin air, but if you ask me, everyone should relax tonight and get a good rest before tomorrow.
You say that, but your gaze keeps drifting over towards the wine stand.
Well, there's our side activities, right? So part 1 is complete, and they want us to... Oh, it's going to show me the side activities. These are always fancy. Okay, so there are 3 of them. Let's view this first. 100 pace hurling rights. Ting Zi, I don't know how to say it, is busy near Wangshu Inn. The next one is Inspiration Eruption. Bues from Mondstadt seems to be thinking about something. And then there's Mending Painting Prospects. Batlow? I almost said Balto. From Mondstadt appears to have something on his mind. So let's do this one right here. Go to quest. Where is this person? Oh, it's all the way over at the Wangshu Inn. So, now it shouldn't be too difficult. What are you doing? I'm setting up the game I'm responsible for. Have you heard of 100 pace hurling rights? You want me to conduct a bunch of rights to chuck things long distances? You are very perceptive and got half of it right. The core game mechanics do revolve around throwing, but that's not what rights means here. I learned about this game from an ancient book. Let me briefly walk you through it. The traditional rules dictate that all participants in this game must be sitting down as part of the rites. Well, you must also adopt a special sitting posture, which I will not demonstrate for you at this time, since I don't have any cushions here, really. From their sitting positions, the participants must follow the music rhythm and throw the darts into distant pots. Okay. There are many ways to throw darts into the pots, each with their own special names. For example, the first dart to land in a pot is called the first. If the subsequent dart also lands in the vessel, it's called the streak. If this dart hits the handle of the pot, it's called piercing. If a dart is thrown through the neck before bouncing out of the pot, it's called valiant. That's way too complicated. There's no way to remember all that. Don't worry, you don't need to remember all those terms. Remembering them is my job. Anyway, all you need to know is that the goal is to throw as many darts in the pots as you can before the time runs out. I'll take care of the rest. That sure is simplified, alright. I mean, the rulebook does say that whoever tosses the most darts into the pot wins. As for the rules that require the loser to drink and write a poem, I can't really ask every player who loses to do all of that now, can I? Anyways, I'm almost done setting up the game. The holding pots are over there. I'll get you the darts momentarily. You can try it now if you're interested. Interesting. So this is largely, yeah, that explanation was largely the same as what he gave. Anyways, you want to try playing? Yeah, sure. Here are your darts and the pots are over there. Okay. So for this, I need to get 25 points. That seems to be the amount that they're suggesting. And I just need to beat one stage to unlock the next, so let's start. This is an ordinary holding pot created by the organizer, which will award 25 points when hit. Slate pots are special holding pots by the organizer that will award 25 points when hit for a short time after they can fire off multiple darts consecutively by holding the throw button. Oh, okay, so I get like a little bit of a buff when I hit those kind. The Ring of Rights is a special item created by the organizer. If thrown darts pass through the ring to hit a holding pot, the score gained will be doubled. The ring will disappear after appearing for a while. Okay. Wow, they make you wait quite a bit. Well, I need to get a total of 600 points, it says. So, that is what I'm going to try to do. I don't know if I like this or hate it. Let's go for this one first, right? Because... Whoops. Okay, I wasn't expecting it to work like that, but hey, I'm not complaining. Okay. Whoops. May as well take advantage of the multiplier there. Oh. Whoops. I mean, they give you plenty of time to get up to 600 points. So, as long as I keep going along. Yeah. Wait a second. Why do they require you to hit all of the pots anyways? That's weird. And I just realized that that thing hadn't disappeared. Can I hit that from here? Nope. That's funny. Oh. I still got the buff. Oh, this is fun and all, but it kind of gets boring after you get, like, basically everything. So let's select the next stage, I suppose. Maybe it'll spice things up a little bit more. Quaker pots are special holding pots created by the organizer that will award 20 points when hit. These pots will explode when hit, destroying all holding pots in a fixed area. Pots shattered by this will also count towards your score. Agile pots are special holding pots created by the organizer that will move between 2 points and award 60 points when hit. The beam of blocking will obstruct thrown darts. Hit a certain number of times to destroy it. Okay, so the beam of blocking is what, the fan there? Anyways, I've got to wait another 10 seconds. Hey, let's do this. First things first, that one destroys all of those. So that makes it a little bit nicer. I don't have to, you know, aim for every single last one of them. May as well aim for that one first. Yeah. Very nice. Just like so. Whoops. And darn, that one kind of got away from me a little bit. Okay, and that one... What? Seriously? Ah. That last one was a little bit annoying, wasn't it? Anyways. You definitely want to aim, whoops, through these for, you know, more points when you can. Oh, wow. I've got all of the points that I needed. So now I just need to destroy, what is that? 16 more? Good grief. Those ones that move side to side, they don't look like they'd be that hard to hit, but they are actually a little bit hard to hit. It's surprising every single time. Come on, you. I wasn't sure if I was going to hit that one. Okay, and there's that one. Oh, wow. That finished a little bit faster than I expected. On to the next stage. Consuming pots are special holding pots created by the organizer. It will constantly move, and when in motion, it will touch other holding pots and store them within itself. Blah. Pots thus consumed will not grant you any points. A consuming pot needs to be hit multiple times consecutively to be destroyed. After it is hit 3 times in a row, it will grow smaller. Each hit will award 5 points. Each time a consuming pot strengths, you will gain 20 points. And destroying it will completely will award 100 points. I don't know if I like those. So, clearly I want to destroy those as soon as possible whenever they appear. Because they could become a problem the further along you go. Whoops. Wow. Oh, I almost got that one. That said, I'm surprised that I haven't seen one yet. Oh, there it is. I'm waiting for it to get closer. Yeah, there we go. May as well do that, and then take advantage of the rapid fire. Oh. Actually, these ones aren't too bad at all. And I only need to destroy this one to finish. That one felt really fast compared to the other ones. So what new pot will they give me? Hiding pots are special holding pots created by the organizer that will appear at certain locations after a given period. Hiding pots will change positions whenever they are hit and must be hit 3 times to be fully destroyed. The first hit on a hiding pot will award 20 points, the second 30 points, and the third 40. However, if it is not destroyed within a certain period of time, it will be moved off the field. So that could be slightly annoying too. We'll see though. Oh, I already see one right up there. Let's see if this will, nope, it didn't reach. Let's, hit that one right there. Come on. And finally, that to finish it. Got those. Darn it. At least I was able to get that. Come on. Darn it. Cool. They aren't giving me those ones that have the rapid fire as much now. Which is a shame. Because I kind of like those. Oh. There we go. He gave me one. Darn it. What the? Hey, you can move while firing? Hey, you can actually move while firing. I didn't know that. I mean, I was messing around a little bit too much there, though. But it's nice to know that. I think that one disappeared on me. Because I was messing around so much. Let's get rid of that, yeah. I mean, it's easy to get the amount of points that you need to claim everything, so I'm not that worried. In the 100 pace hurling rites ritual stage, holding pots will constantly appear. Hit as many as possible to score points. After the timer runs out, the challenge will end. Let's see what's so different about this versus the other ones I've done so far, is what I was about to say, and then it actually started, and now I see what's different about it. So clearly I should aim for the ones that give me the most points, period. I should aim to go through that, like so. Well. Oh wow, I'm surprised I hit that. Cool. Whoops. Come on. I definitely hit that time. Sheesh. You need to get a fair amount of points, but it doesn't seem that hard when they give you a bunch of points just like that. Yeah, I've already got the amount that I need. Let's get rid of those very fast. I don't know if they can consume each other. You know, these two types of pots. I doubt it. Come on. Right now, I think I'm just playing for the sake of getting more points, because there isn't a limit on how many pots I can destroy, like there was for the previous two. Oh wow, I'm surprised I hit it. I was anticipating moving over. I was anticipating wrongly. Come on, destroy yourself. There we go. Get rid of that. Only 8 more seconds. Oh. It's weird how sometimes that shoots out like rapid fire. Anyways, let's go ahead and claim all of the prizes now. Since this entire event here is done. Awesome. Lots of Primo Gems. I like to see that. And claim all of that as well. Good. That was an interesting challenge. Not my favorite out of all of the ones that I've done, but at least it was interactive. Let's claim this right here very fast. And go ahead and claim any prizes here I can claim as well, because I know there should be some. Yeah, like this right here. And then there's this stuff. Cool. And this is where I'm going to be ending the video, but before that, I want to advance the time to be able, just in case there's any dialogue from waiting until the following day, because sometimes there is. Shut up, Shunli. So I'll do that very fast.
Looks like it's about time to head over to the venue again. I'm still curious what Changyun saw the other day.
Okay. So that's all she had to say. One more thing. What is this all about? Oh, this is just telling me what the different parts of the story are. Okay. So part 2 is next. Yeah, like I said, I'm ending this video here. In the next video, I'm going to be focusing strictly on this as well. I just want to get this timed event out of the way as fast as possible, so that way I can just focus on the Archon quest. So, anyways, yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.